What's up, you guys? It's Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. Grace and love to everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for rocking and watching and listening. A little encouraging message for you guys. This is not going to be long. It's not going to be a long video. I don't anticipate it on being long, but I want to encourage someone to nourish themselves. Okay, and this is something that I'm learning how to do myself, to nourish, to be gentle with ourselves. And so to be gentle with myself. And so the Bible speaks on being gentle with yourselves and being love and bearing a love with one another, and being gentle and being patient with one another and stuff. But have you ever thought of nurturing yourself, because you've ever gave it like so much to the point to where you've been so drained out. And so that can happen where you give so much when you're so, like, for me, like, I'm a bubbly person. I like to give, I like to serve, I like to do a lot of stuff. I like to see the people around me, I like to see people happy. So not to say that it could be a bad thing for me, but if I'm giving it to the wrong person, then it could be a bad thing. And so if you're giving that love, that energy, that support, that time to the wrong people, you can kind of drain off what it is if you're not reciprocating that back on the inside. So I encourage you guys, or someone out there, to nourish themselves, to be gentle with themselves, doing things that you love, finding out different things that's about you. It's also taking that time out to yourself as well too, because when you take the time out to yourself, I said this before in one of my videos, when you take the time out to yourself, you find a lot about yourself. You find out a lot of things that you love to do. I even found myself even taking myself out more, getting out more and stuff like that, but like I said in the last video, God's timing is everything. You will have your season to where you're like isolated, or where you're like, where God will hide you. You will have that time where God will hide you. And I haven't made that video on that, but I do have that written down and everything that I wanted to talk. I really wanted to put it in an episode, but I don't know. I'm still deciding, what I really wanted to do. But isolation, and when God isolates you and stuff, it's not a bad thing. And I'm just gonna say a little bit on the, the isolation. When God isolates you, it's not for a bad thing. It's not to hide you from the world. It's not to take away what it is that He wants you to do. He's not trying to take you away from having a fun time. He don't want to do that. He don't want to do that. I don't want to get in nobody's space. Somebody's working out. But God don't want to get in. God doesn't want, like, He don't want you to have a boring life, but He wants you to live for Him. You know what I'm saying? He wants you to live for Him. And so, with all of that being said, take the time to nourish yourself. Take the time to be gentle with yourself. So whatever way, like, if you don't know what it is to feel, gentle by yourself, then you're not going to know what it is to love on other people, or when you want someone to love on you, whether it's a relationship or a marriage or whatever it is that you are seeking God for. You're not going to know how to love on that person if you're not going to know how to love on yourself. So I love you guys, and don't forget to nourish yourselves. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. Grace and love.